Especially in these tumultuous times, friends who you can trust completely are a rare and precious find. Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to unlock that closed gate. There, all done. Let's move on. According to Mighty, we need to go deeper into Castrum Kremnos. It's that way. But there's another exit here. I wonder where it leads. Maybe we can use the iron ball to smash through the roadblock. Hopefully it leads to Castrum Kremnos' treasure vault. Otherwise it might not be worth the effort. There's one upstairs. Maybe we can figure out a way to get it down. Choose any path you like. It's entirely up to you.
Locked path. That won't stop us.
Why is the staircase blocked? Weird to think that people lived here.
Nice.
Stream 4.
Well done! Go claim our rewards. I don't know if Kremnos will have any use for them anyway. A fallen titan, soulless kin, and a desolate fortress. This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it. We meet again. What's your count so far?
3.
That's not too far off. We still stand a chance. Ah, I just remembered! We came across a slate with inscriptions in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos. Could you help translate it?
Is it beyond your knowledge, amateur historian?
Sadly, yes. You are my only hope now.
You just keep having fun. I've got better things to do.
This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it.
story in your own way.
Screen 4. Gleam.
Huh, there's another mural up ahead. Want to take a closer look? Looks like they're creating Titankin. Maybe this is what soul forging means. Crafting a body from rough stones and then infusing it with a god's golden blood to bring it to life. No wonder Castrum Kremnos keeps winning battle after battle. With this method, they can create as many soldiers as they want.
How did you beat us here again? But there are still plenty of enemies around. What's wrong? Already tired?
I gave you two this final chance on purpose. If you're not interested, fine.
Well, how generous of you. This is the stockpiling zone. We must be getting close to Nikador.
That's right. But by the time you arrive, he might already have fallen by my hand.
Then we must act quickly. We can't let you die right before our eyes, can we?
We'll be meeting up with Mighty soon. Want to clean up this area and increase our trophy count? Victory or defeat. It all comes down to this. The path is cut off. But how did he get through? Oh, did he set up this roadblock on purpose? Hold your horses! We're not exactly immortal here. Enough joking. Let's look around. Ah, this might come in handy. A stone table for the hand of Zagreus. Let's use it to fill the crack in the path. Simply put, Zagreus is the titan of trickery. Thievery, deception, and betrayal. These unsavory acts are all tied to them. That titan has fallen. But they left bewitching hands scattered all over the world. Now people use these giant hands to move things around. And, well, to steal things, too. I don't normally approve of this, but given the circumstances, let's use it this one time. We need to find a solution to mend the broken path.
Flawless work. Great job. Not again. This time, we might be able to use it to blow away the barrier.
So many stones here. I wonder how many war machines can be built with all this. After today, we'll be slumbering here forever.
Stream 4.
This should work now. Let's just hope no more strange mechanisms get in our way. Look, someone's getting impatient.
You took your sweet time.
Apologies, but someone forgot to clear out the obstacles along the way.
Enough chatter. Show me your tally.
Looks like we won!
Well, I'm a man of my word. You can deliver the final blow.
Wait. On second thought, the stakes seem a bit too high. Deciding who gets the glory with just one competition might be disrespectful to the gods. Let's change the stakes. You can just share half your spoils with us. As for Nikador, we can take him down together.
The real question is if we can pull it off. Well, here's your spoils.
They're right up ahead then?
There's just a faint scent, but I'm certain they're here. We're about to cross paths with strife.
Wow! Look at this big guy! Could this be Varric's Leo?
Show some respect. This is Chrysius Leo, not some rumor-spouting gossip monger. Chrysius Leo was the top advisor in Castrum Kremnos, whose wise counsel helped my tribe win many battles and thwarts numerous schemes. Sadly, he has lost his voice now. If only the Chrysos heirs could benefit from his wisdom.
Mighty Moss. Crown Prince?
Leo, after all these years, you're still awake.
Mighty Moss. I could never forget your voice. I've been waiting for this moment all along.
Please, teacher, share your wise counsel with me.
Crown Prince, Castrum Kremnos has lost everything. Its people, traditions, and most importantly, its glory.
To survive, our people have migrated, and our traditions have faded with time. But glory, even though it has vanished into the mist and its walls have crumbled, Castrum Kremnos has never forsaken the glory of its warriors. Why say otherwise?
Our god has completely lost their sanity. No longer a revered symbol of war, they have fallen and are now plotting an evil scheme. I urge you, Mighty Mos, to put an end to their endless suffering. Allow them to die as a warrior. They must go with honor.
Teacher, answer me! As your crown prince, I command you!
Mighty, let him rest. He must be exhausted.
Perhaps those were just the delirious words of a dying lion. I shouldn't overthink it. Let's keep going.
Hold on. This is the slate that I mentioned earlier. We couldn't decipher it. Maybe it's connected to the scheme the old lion mentioned.
Hand it to me. No. Nikador would never.
That explains the surprise attack on Akama. I didn't think that the Mad Titan could have orchestrated it.
Akama is on the brink of destruction. Someone needs to go back and rescue them.
No. We need to press on and finish our mission.
Are you blinded by glory? As I said before, victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
We're just one step away from Nikador. Defeat the source of the evil and the threat will vanish on its own. Just like that decisive strike, there is no turning back for us. Nikador could drive Akama to the brink of ruin. But we can do the same to them. Besides, I have faith in Aglaya and Tribi. With two demigods and our allies watching over Akama, they should be more than capable of protecting the Holy City.
All right. I'll trust your judgment this time. Let's hope we don't end up in an abyss of regrets. Nikador, has your divine body truly been hollowed out by the hands of madness? Have you completely forsaken your dignity as a warrior? Sweltering heat. The Titan's wrath has set the air ablaze.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close.
So that's how it works.
Stream 4.
It's getting even hotter. Is this place still in use?
After we pass through here, we'll reach the soul forging zone.
The heat is unbearable. And all these thoughts are echoing in my head. On second thought, this could very well be where we meet our end. Right?
Be careful. Your thoughts are being corrupted by strife.
You're right. It was my decision to keep pushing forward. And with him here, we're sure to complete our mission and return safely. Just like the path ahead. Even though it's completely dilapidated, it will still lead us to our final destination.
Let me smash it.
Hold your horses. Don't waste your energy here. Use your head. Looks like we'll need to use the hand again.
Look out! An enemy!
Put your sword away. It seems to still be rational. We might be able to get some clues from it.
All hail Nikador, my master and guide. Immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
Titankin, let me ask you this. Is Castrum Kremnos planning to destroy Akama? What do you propose? I'm all ears.
All hail Nikador, my master and guide. Immortal soul of war, ever by my side.
It is indeed rational, but just barely.
Immortal soul of war. Let's keep going. There might be other Titankin nearby we can talk to.
Aren't you going to take care of it?
If you see it as a threat, go ahead. I have no reason to do it.
Looks good. Is that all?
Sculpt an indestructible body with steel that never rusts. The all-powerful Nikador, ruler of all lands. The all-divine Nikador, bringer of 1,000 fears.
An indestructible body. The Nikador that attacked Akima was only a double. Considering what the Titankin said, could there be more of them in Castrum Kremnos?
By the end of the war, Nikador had succumbed to madness, and their divine power dwindled. Now the Titan's remaining strength is less than 1/10 of what it once was. Creating doubles for themselves might have stabilized their power, but instead of a glorious death, they chose to drag out their miserable existence. How tragic.
They seem to have forfeited all their dignity as a warrior. Leading your people away from here was the right choice, Mighty.
There's no need to glorify my choice, Deliverer. It was just a self-imposed exile that cost me my pride. Not something worth celebrating in a song. But if the Titankin's words are true, going up against Nikador is destined to be a bitter fight.
Speaking of indestructible bodies, you're quite the expert in that area yourself.
You talk too much.
Did I ever tell you the Chrysos heirs are all endowed with unique powers? Legend has it that Mighty, the invincible Crown Prince of Kremnos, has a talent for defying death.
consecrate your souls of war for the lance of fury. You shall become Nikador's blade to pierce through the enemy's heart and core. You shall be the timber to nourish the core flame, to reduce the decayed world to ashes.
Reduce the decayed world to ashes with nefarious schemes.
They've been twisted by madness, just like Castrum Kremnos. They remember how to kill, but they've forgotten why.
I've always believed that killing with blades isn't any nobler than killing with subterfuge. Aside from one's mission and survival, no other reason can justify violence.
That's where we differ. For my tribe, glory and conquest are also valid reasons.
But deep down, you don't really agree with that, do you?
Martyrs.
Was it facing us the whole time?
Ready your arms.
For the lance of fury, consecrate your souls of war.
It's better to touch.
I've given up on figuring out the logic of these minions. They're just pure chaos.
No matter. You and I will soon bring this madness to a close. Are you ready, Deliverer?
Always. Bearing the core flame of strife has been my deep-seated desire. We're so close to the fall of a Titan. It feels unreal.
Don't think of them as a god. It's just you, me, and them. Warriors in a fight to the death.
That oppressive feeling from earlier. It's back. Do you feel it? But that bluster is no longer pure. It's mingled with scent of blood. The cries of lost soul.
Remember, you insisted that we come here. Now, show us that cursed resolve.
But how can I pretend that this is just an ordinary battle? My mission and purpose all depend on this. Can you forget the suffering of your people and your corroded homeland?
Never. But I've learned a method you probably wouldn't understand. All that anger and regret I feel right now. I've learned to control them and hone them into a razor-sharp weapon for my use. It has a simple name. Intent to kill.
You really are a beast. But right now, perhaps it's best for us to submit to the beasts inside.
Corrupted God! Face me and meet your doom! I am a son of Kremnos, and a Chrysos heir of the prophecy. And I now offer you the fairest deal. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for your glorious death!
may not be able to fight like you, but I will do battle in my own way and bring down this god!
Fusing the toast. A little more heat.
Rules are made to be broken.
Free will or what's destined for oblivion.
Sure.
Watch your head.
How about letting you cease that? I'm honored since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Stop hiding behind those pathetic shovels! We'll crush you!
No dirty tricks.
Let's make it quick.
Finally ready to reveal your true self, Titan. Feel the wrath of humanity, corrupted God.
No dirty tricks. It's better to make a little more heat.
Free will destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Here's their end! Shatter the armor of strife and strip away the core blade!
Watch your head. More cease. I'm honored since you're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
Rules are made to be broken.
Immortal wretch. How amusing.
The souls of war are amassing in the skies above Kremnos, surging toward the Blade of Fury. They have no intention of winning the fight. Instead, they're using death after death to temper their blade. Even with 100 deaths, they've resolved to pierce through Kefali's body.
All their honor is gone. How did the god of our tribe fall so low? Deliverer, here is your moment. I'll hold him off here and keep him from wielding the Blade of Fury. You need to head back and notify the two demigods.
Are you out of your mind, facing the Titan alone? I'm staying too. Friend, please.
Get lost! Do you have to make me say this? I must stay here. Not for Akima's safety, but to settle the score with my god. Even if immortality is a curse, it shouldn't be used so despicably. Go, Deliverer. Your battlefield lies elsewhere.
Stay strong. Try not to get killed too many times.
Finally, some peace. You and I, two warriors rejected by death. Is there any contest more fair than this? Come forth, the king who has never claimed his throne, against the god who has fallen from grace. How perfectly matched we are! Let's battle till the world's final breath.
We're back.
Tired and dizzy. Will they be okay?
He'll be fine. Midamos is the fiercest warrior I know. Until our return, I'm sure of it. Something Mighty was born with. A blessing and a curse. The true mark of Chrysos heir. Go get some rest, Trianne. We might need your help again before you know it.
Okay. Don't worry about me. Take care of yourselves too.
Let's go. It's a race against time. We have to find Aglaya right away.
They're back.
Aglaya! Wait, where's Treeby?
She began making the necessary preparations the moment we got your message.
The city's citizens are enjoying themselves like it's any other day. Do you not see this as a crisis?
Arkema would be in constant turmoil if we were to raise the alert each time danger befell us. Silently eliminating threats and sparing them from living under the shadow of fear, that is the duty of the Chrysos heirs.
I don't see things that way, but now's not the time for arguments. The Blade of Fury has its aim trained on Kefali's heart. We need to stop the Mad Titan or the entirety of the Holy City could be reduced to ash. But Nikedor has crafted an indestructible body for himself, one that can't be entirely destroyed. Mighty is buying us time. We need to cherish every second he's fought for.
You're willing yourself to stay calm, Finan. That's commendable progress. Castrum Kremnos has been shrouded in the fog far too long, leaving us unable to discover the mystery behind Nikedor's undying body. We can only hope to learn the truth from one Titan.
You mean...
Lord Finon, I will join you in the audience with Orynyx. Let's hope they can restore the visions of the past and reveal the truth behind Nikedor's defiance of death.
You have no clue either, Miss Casterus?
Strife and death used to be inseparable. Nikedor valued honor in their glory days, so they would never have betrayed their allies back then. But their pact was broken when Nikedor descended into madness. From what we know so far, and the pursuit of an immortal body, Nikedor betrayed death.
There's one other thing. We found a slate in Kremnos that mentioned an infiltration.
Don't worry about that. Treeby and I will do our best to protect the people of our holy city. Focus on getting to Orynyx and using whatever means possible to learn the Mad Titan's secrets. Treeby is waiting for you outside the city. Go with her to the Abyss. I will pray to Kefali that you will find success. Treeby is waiting for you outside the city. Go.
I'm going to the Hawks.
Never save for tomorrow what you can eat today.
Phoebe, we're ready to set off.
Okay, we've been updated on what has happened. Let us send you into the abyss this time.
Are you sure? It's always been Trian doing this.
The 2 trips to and from Castrum Kremnos have completely drained Trian. She'll need some time to recover. We can handle this, Snowy. This is as much for Dee as it is for everyone else.
High Priest Treeby, do you have any suggestions on how we can get Orynyx to respond to us later?
Sorry. We wish we could help, Cass, but Orynyx has never been a Titan to chat or interact with humans.
I suppose. We'll have to rely on ourselves then.
It's one thing to use their powers and another to be aligned with us in war. If that Titan refuses to be on our side, we'll have to resort to a fight.
Orynyx isn't an evil Titan at heart. Let us hope things won't reach that point. Time is of the essence, everyone. We should get going. This is it! The Century Gate can only take you this far. Although the Temple of the Three Fates has been abandoned for a long time, the magical barriers woven by the priests still linger around it. Approaching with Yanis's power recklessly could be extremely risky.
We understand. Thank you, Treeby.
We have to go back to Akama to help Aglaya. Snowy and Cass, we trust that you know how to summon us when you're done. Here, keep this with you. This token is proof of a Yanis priest. Hold it up to the Gate of Infinity, and you'll be able to walk through unimpeded. Take care, all right? May Kefali light your path forward.
Important decisions will be waiting for us every step of the way. What we're about to do will not only determine Mighty's fate, but also that of every single resident in Akama. The Temple of the Three Fates is behind the Gate of Infinity, and Orynyx is at the very heart of this temple. We're going to have to find Orynyx and convince them to help us in our battle.
May everything go well for us.
It is. The world seems to have plummeted to its end in the blink of an eye.
I believe that was the Titan speaking. I believe it was Orynyx. I have to listen closely to what they are saying. Devious and repulsive humans. Are you here to disturb my peace again, just as disaster approaches?
Miss Castoris can understand the Titan's words. That's exactly why we need her on this trip.
Cease your efforts, and let yourself be swallowed by the confusion of time and space.
Orynyx is turning us away. It seems like we've hit an obstacle on the very first step.
the Titan have created this chaotic scene we see in these ruins as a barrier to hinder us.
We'll overcome any obstacle, no matter what they throw at us. Treeby gave us a demonstration when we had to pass through here the last time. It's up to us to recreate these miracles now.
Curse you, mortals. Curse your pride and your merciless ways. Orynyx is saying something again. Who are you to command me? Does your inhumanity know no end?
Are we actually forcing the Titans to do our bidding with these miracles? We can't afford to stop and think about that right now. Let's press on.
Perhaps this gate only opens in the right time dimension.
There! Those miracle orbs are instruments often used by time priests. They could prove handy. Look! An inverse time dimension is reflected by those orbs. Let's summon another miracle. Perhaps this time we'll make it through. Great. Should be smooth sailing from here.
The Gate of Infinity. It represents the divine power of Janus. According to legend, Janus is the eldest of the three Titans of Fate. They created the space of Amphoreus. But the Titan has long fallen and surrendered their core flame. Treeby is the demigod that inherited their divinity.
Brute force isn't the only option. Some Titans can also be vanquished other ways. But that doesn't mean Treeby isn't powerful enough. She's one of Amphoreus' most revered heroes. Let's go. With Treeby's token, we should be able to go straight into the Temple of the Three Fates.
Please.
This temple has been forsaken for so long that we have no way of telling what dangers await us behind this gate. From the way Orynyx spoke to us in the ruins, I won't count on her being cordial toward us.
Venture no closer. Keep out. You won't find anything you desire here, save for despair and demise.
Is that you, Orynyx? Forgive me, but if you refuse to help us, then despair and demise will be all that's left on this world.
You are not welcome here. You have no right. You'll never pass my challenge.
A challenge? Great. At least they're willing to speak to us now. Even if they're only making things difficult for us. Push onward, my friends. But watch your step.
This place isn't as I knew it.
Scales of justice. It's my first time seeing it in its full glory.
Talantin, the second of the three titans of fate. They were said to have created the laws that govern our world. Talantin surrendered their core flame, though the Chrysos heir taking over their legacy is nowhere to be found today.
At least the laws that govern our world are still in place. So that demigod must be performing their duty still, no matter where they are. There's no exit in sight. How do we proceed?
Leave. Leave. Stay away from my sister's property. Leave. There are also people who describe the three titans of fates to be siblings. I think they mean Talantin's scales.
Neither of these are paths we can take, and the exit has been concealed from us. Looks like Orynyx is bent on keeping us out. The Tome of Miracles. We'll just have to try our luck with this then.
Hurts. It hurts so much.
Does performing a miracle really subject them to that much pain?
No, you cannot. You must not come any closer. The scales are as much an entrance as they are a challenge.
The scales. Are they expecting us to balance it?
I believe so.
Are you all right, Miss Castris?
I'm fine. It's just... I can feel Orynyx's misery.
Being able to understand the Titan's words is as much an affliction as it is a gift. Let's get this over and done with. There's an abandoned hand of Zagreus here. Let's use it.
What do you mean, Mr. Dunham? Orynyx, based on my understanding, isn't the kind that resorts to brutality.
Does this mean we've passed the challenge?
Orynyx, we completed your challenge. Can you let us pass now?
No. Unsatisfactory. You cannot pass. Another challenge must deter the mortals.
Are they just stalling for time? We don't have the time for games.
Weights in the left weighing pan. represent the fate of Amphoreus. Find something that weighs more and place it in the right pan. Find something that has more weight than the fate of the world. They seem somewhat fickle, much like a child.
Something that has more weight than the fate of the world. That's a baffling riddle.
Obtuse, blind fools.
They really know how to get under someone's skin. Look, behind that gate. Isn't that the exact same type of weight? If we can use it to balance the scales and add more weight to the pan, we might be able to solve Ornyx's riddle.
gleam of old blades.
Perhaps the miracle orbs can illuminate the way forward.
Cultists.
There, a prophecy tablet. It could be the key to unlocking the way. Everything's going well. So far. There are also stone platforms for the Hand of Zagreus all around. This will save us the trouble of doubling back. Worked! Now the scales have once again been balanced.
Futile attempts. Give up. Give up.
We've played along with you for long enough. It's time you admitted defeat, Oryx. Let's go and complete their challenge.
Find something that has more weight than the fate of the world. You think that you've won? Arrogant. Foolish.
Titan, are you still trying to hold out? We just have to make the weighing pan on this side drop, right? Let's think about it. Shouldn't be that difficult.
Mister, are you feeling all right?
It seems like we can't rely on brute force to clear this challenge. It didn't even move an inch. I've held his flaming lance before, and it's quite heavy. Seems like this isn't going to work.
Ornyx is mocking us.
Come down. Seems like this isn't going to work. What did they say, Casterus?
Ornyx is frustrated because we're treating their challenge like a game.
Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
No, Lord Finon. There must be some other way. A more comprehensive way. Even if our time is tight.
was an unexpected solution. Thankfully, we had you two here with us.
I think that even Orynyx himself is surprised that we managed to clear the challenge.
At least they kept their promise and opened the path for an audience. This?
Orynyx!
Leave. Leave.
Help us, Titan! Help us prevent this world from being ruined by madness!
Refuse. Refuse. Not every Titan is as violent as Nikador. They weren't always like that either.
I have crossed the myriad passages and been judged by the scales. It has deemed me innocent and granted me fruits. Almighty Orynyx, we plead for your assistance. The madness of Nikador is pushing Amphoreus toward the end times. They have abandoned their honor, replicating themselves through crazed means, and are fully intending to destroy the Skyfather and the civilization they protect. Please, reveal to us the past that has been shrouded in fog, and guide us to a way to quench this madness.
Chrysos heirs. Heroes that uphold rage, cruelty, and darkness. Pursuing the cursed prophecy, you've treated my kind as prey. In the name of deliverance, you would seize my core flame and leave me to suffer in endless isolation. Leave. Just leave. Even if the world will be destroyed as a result, I will not help a group of ruthless butchers.
I see. God-slayers asking their prey for assistance is a hypocritical act indeed. Then I can only apologize, as we're running out of time. If we're unable to positively conclude our negotiation, you leave me no choice but to take your core flame and search through the past locked within it.
Fine on.
Castorus,
Our hesitation is just cruelty to Mighty. How many lives must he have lost already?
My apologies, Onyx.
Wait. Oryx's reaction is a little strange. Titan, what are you muttering about? I can't make it out clearly. Mother. Mister, could you please step forward? Oryx seems to be calling out for you. Mother?
What exactly is going on?
Is that you? Is that you? Mother encountered you. She misses you. Follow me. Please follow me. I see you. She also misses you. We want to see everything about you. I don't understand either. But if this means that Oryx is willing to establish a connection with us, maybe it'll be worth a try. Mister, please consider carefully. Come with me. Follow me and join me as we look far into your past.
Three of a kind, two pair, ace. It's just a passphrase from the past. No matter. There won't be a need for us to use it.
raid and don't have time for small talk. Oh, I've only just joined recently. If you have any questions, can't you just ask Kafka? Anyway, online games cannot be paused, so if you don't mind...
What's wrong? Guided by the script, we've assembled here to temporarily accomplish a common goal. That's all. I don't care about anything else. I'll give you one piece of advice. Don't let Kafka down. She sacrificed a lot to keep you here. Furthermore...
You're finally here, pal.
The script says, leave no survivors.
Let's dance, buddy.
Let's dance.
Why do I have to be the standby support again? So boring. Hack successful. Condition recovered.
It's time to clean up.
Take this, Stone Crash.
You impede me. The fight is set. We savor it. You're unworthy. Time detonate.
Them breathings and this won't take long.
I will dispatch you by
Like fire until everything burns to ashes!
that paradise may be savor it for me. Fail to set you.
It's all about that adrenaline rush.
I will claim.
Good times. Now time to say bye. Boom. May as well kill them all.
Blaming me for cheating? Ban my account, dare.
such a unique animal. Well, I think it's an animal. I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh, what a cute little creature. Is it a gift from Ornyx?
Fooly. What's that? Ah, a god from the worlds beyond the sky. A miracle that is hard to see with the naked eye, right? To earn the gaze of an eon, does that mean? You can understand what they're saying. Collect the memories and recreate the past. How can we do that? We don't have much time left.
Ornyx, have you fallen into a slumber? I don't know who the mother that you're referring to is, but thank you for all your hard work. If Titans can dream, may your dream be a sweet one.
Thank goodness we no longer have to ride the Dromus into the city. Thanks for your hard work, Treeby.
No need for formalities at a time like this. I trust you have found a solution?
Simply put, Ornyx refused to help us uncover the past of Castrum Kremnos. But for some reason, they showed interest toward this person. They, through some unknown means, gifted him this pet.
Me? Mem.
According to Dan Heng, this creature is related to a god from beyond the sky. Perhaps they can help us solve the problem.
A god from beyond the sky.
Treeby, let's split up here. I'll make my way to Kremnos immediately to lend my support to Mighty. As for the mission of finding out Nikador's weakness, can I leave it to you? I ask this sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. Mighty and I will be waiting for you on the battlefield. Thank you. I don't have any reason to refuse. Then, this is where we part ways. Dan Heng and I will head to Castrum Kremnos immediately, while you work on uncovering the secret behind the barbaric god's indestructible body. As for Miss Castorus,
I'll stay with him to ensure his safety.
I'll leave it to you. Treeby, could I trouble you once again?
Of course. Just leave the sentry gate to us.
We're the only ones left. Where should we go to find the lost memories?
Mem. Mama. Oh, elegant lady, are you here to listen to Lipos's song? What are you in the mood for?
The love stories of the ancient Chrysos heirs, the turbulent era of the Chrysos War, the rise and fall of the seaside states. Lepos has it all.
I wonder if there's a ballad about Nikodor's madness, as well as the mystery of Castrum Kremnos vanishing into the fog.
Ma'am, you have come to the right place. There is such a ballad within my collection that is yet to grace the ears of others. Allow me to sing it for you. The war of 1,000 years has drawn to its close, and now the world descends into a long night of chaos. Oh, valiant Titan, tell me, how did your golden heart shatter into 1,000 fragments? Oh God, have you grown weary of your endless strife? Then how do you justify your ruthless tyranny? And how shall you cast off the darkness that so deeply shrouds your divinity? Oh God, have you forgotten the glory of old? Then how will you defend your dignity? And where shall your faithful subjects find their home? Oh, mighty Nikodor, the truth is clear to us all. Your steadfast divinity is not vanquished. You are shrouded momentarily by that encroaching black tide. But you never faltered, nor did you flee. Your golden warrior spirit, brave and bold, will conquer the black tide as foretold. To the throne of Kremnos, you'll return once more. Our God, our King, to aid your timeless struggle, we have prepared a grand ritual. Please grant us the honor to touch your soul with our humble hands and present to you this sacred sword vessel. It shall consecrate your eternal life and enshrine your everlasting glory.
Mem. Thank you, esteemed bard with an enchanting voice. Your ballads will endure through the ages, serving as a bulwark for Akama. Cartonis. Come to think of it, I remember hearing about them making a holy vessel for Kremnos.
Oh, Castorus. Outlander as well. To Cartonis, what brings you?
I remember the Kremnoans commissioned you to craft a divine object before. Do you happen to recall the details?
Ah, happened it did. Why ask, do you? Thousands of marvels of weaponry I crafted. Remember them all. Impossible it is. Outlander, forgive me. Help I cannot.
That makes sense. With such a long life, the Grand Craftsman can't remember every single item he's made. Is there another way?
Mem! Me! Me, Mem! Mem, me!
Mister, are you feeling all right? You were in the same state as when you were with Orynyx.
craftsman, would it be possible for you to craft a sword vessel that can seal divinity?
Anything my forging hammer cannot craft, there is not. The finest stones in Kremnos give me. The golden blood of Strife Titan find me. The sword vessel I shall craft.
Does that mean we have a deal? And what of your payment? For a commission of this magnitude, proper compensation must be ensured.
Payment simple. Peace for my people. Mountain dwellers, no longer servants or fighters for Kremnos. Ever.
You have my word, Grand Craftsman.
Mimi! Mimi!
Mister, are you feeling all right? You were... was it because of this little one? That's incredible. The ability to look into others' memories sounds like something that could easily be misused. Luckily, you're the one wielding it.
Mem.
Is that... Damianis? Did Lady Aglaya release him already? I've heard some bad things about him. He may have some talent in the arts, but if it weren't for him, you and Don Hong wouldn't have been interrogated by Lady Aglaya. But if Mem thinks he has some valuable memories, we'd better ask him in person.
Huh? Who's that? I'm busy working on a scene. Please don't... Oh! Us, the esteemed Outlander. How have you been? It hasn't been all that long since we last met. Well, Lady Aglaya is quite lenient. She let me go after I made a vow. Rest assured, I'm not foolish enough to make the same mistake twice. And breaking a vow with Lady Aglaya would be like digging my own grave. Castrum Kremnos? Well, for us unarmed civilians, Nikodor's territory is off limits. Even in the past. Oh, no. Wait, I just remembered. I did visit Castrum Kremnos once. Let me find it for you. Yes, this is the one. I can't believe I still have it.
Could you tell us the story behind it?
During the final days of the Krasos War, the final festival took place in Castrum Kremnos. However, due to the tense situation, few outsiders were willing to compete. Well, I gathered the courage to go there, but I found the atmosphere of the festival to be quite strange. It felt more like the Kremnoans were preparing for a mysterious ceremony. Sensing something was off, I snapped a photo outside the city and then left. And what followed was something completely unexpected.
Would you mind giving us the photo? We're trying to piece together clues from that time.
Oh, sure, take it. Think of it as my way of making it up to you.
Mem! Me mem. Mem. Me mem. Mem.
What did they say, mister? Is everything in order? If so, we need to meet up with Lords Phynon and Mighty. Before we leave, I'd like to check with Lady Aglaya again. Do you mind waiting for me, mister? Everything's set now. Let's head out, mister. I just don't want to see her disappointed. Lady Aglaya's contributions to Akama deserve more appreciation. but people mostly see her as distant and aloof. We don't have time to talk about this right now. Let's set off. Hopefully, this little one will help us recreate the memories of Castrum Kremnos.
Mem. Mem.
Remember, Aglaya, whether it be the Chrysos heirs or the Council, our positions are entrusted to us by the people of Arkema. Before you attempt to overreach and make decisions beyond your place, take a moment to recall the Chrysos War and what became of those heroes. If you're not well versed in that history, have her refresh your memory.
Do not be concerned, Elder Kynus. Following the prophecy's guidance, we shall cast down the gods. In the new world, no god will stand above humankind.
I'll hold you to that promise. For now, the pampered little girl has grown up to be a shrewd politician. Should I be pleased or concerned?
Times are changing drastically, and people must adapt. I'm not the only one committed to making a difference, Elder Kynus. My teacher and I have other pressing matters to attend to. Please, see yourself out.
Well, I genuinely hope that at the next council meeting, you won't be the one standing in the middle, facing the judgment.
Aggie! Are you alright?
It's nothing more than an empty threat. Much like before. A reflection of their inner fears.
So sorry, Aggie. If we were more mature, you wouldn't have to face all this alone.
Why apologize? We each have our own responsibilities.
But seeing how they give you a hard time makes us sad and angry.
Would you like me to slice their throats with golden threads? It would be done in a flash. All I need is your blessing, and the council will be no more.
What are you talking about? Don't scare us like that, Aggie!
I'm just teasing you.
I knew you were joking. You certainly have an unorthodox way of cheering people up. However, after you said that, we somehow feel a bit better. Thank you, Aggie.
We find humor in hardship because our humanity still endures.
So, about the infiltration Snowy mentioned earlier, did you find anything?
Don't worry. Even without their intel, I've already detected hidden currents within the city. A trivial issue, nothing I can't handle on my own.
Do you need to inform the city guards?
That would alarm Archimedes citizens. If they learn that the enemy can bypass the Chrysos heirs and infiltrate the city, the situation might spiral out of control.
Is there anything you'd like us to help with?
It's fine, Treeby. As we discussed earlier, you need to prepare for the Blade of Fury.
We got this. Don't exhaust yourself, Aggie.
The nymphs have located the source of the disruption. I should check with the garment maker for intel. Nymphs have located the source of the disruption. I should check with the garment maker for intel. Infiltration. Nikador would never resort to this if they were in their right mind. What exactly led to their loss of divinity? The answer lies behind the fog. I hope Castros and that Outlander can uncover the truth. Garment maker, can you give me the intel the nymphs have gathered? The lower city. It's good that the infiltration hasn't reached the baths yet. The risk remains manageable. The rift must be sewn shut with golden thread before disaster occurs. Something wrong?
Who goes there? Lady Aglaya! What brings you,
Corruption and madness are lurking behind these anomalies. I must deal with them myself to prevent further troubles. But I don't want to alarm the public. Can I trust you, Honorable Guard?
Absolutely, Lady Aglaya. You have my solemn vow that none of this will come to light.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I will handle it from here.
May Kefali bless you, Lady Aglaya.
That young guard reads between the lines well. If the end weren't so near, he would have a bright future ahead of him. I'd better focus on the matter at hand first. Filth, show yourself. It's truly pathetic. A soldier stripped of all glory, lurking in the margins like a parasite. Return to the dust, Titankin.
More seasoning.
Time for resolution.
Still waters of oblivion. Drown me. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I need to ensure that I leave no trace behind, so that no one suspects anything. Time to... Good day, child. Child? Tell me everything, child.
My knucklebone talisman fell into this really frightening place. It's dark and scary. I'm too afraid to reach in.
Ah, I see. Don't worry. I'll help you find it. Just do me a little favor, okay? I want you to turn around and count to 30. Show yourself, worm. Even a child's toy isn't safe from your grasp. Is greed one of your vices? Return to the dust, wretch.
A little more heat. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Catadons?
Thus our fates become one.
So fascinating, like a wisp of silk. Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, that's it. Thank you, Big Sis.
Big Sis?
Something on your mind, Big Sis?
Nothing. But promise me you won't play on the streets alone from now on, even in Akima. Your vulnerabilities will make you a target for others' malice. For many, it's easier to do wrong than to do good. Believe me, I know from experience.
Big Sis, your words are so hard to understand. I'm really confused.
Sorry. It seems I've forgotten how to talk to a child. Your innocence feels so distant to me now.
Oh, that's all right. I might not understand everything, but I still appreciate your advice. I'll be careful. Oh, and by the way, you look so pretty. Just like Goddess Nestia on the teleslate. So shiny and sparkly. Your eyes are like two beautiful gems. I'm so jealous. I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
Thank you, child. There's one more threat marked by the nymphs. Kefali, Skyfather, I seek your guidance. May your hand keep all things. If the enemy were to infiltrate from here, the damage could be catastrophic. I'd better deal with it at once. Bartolos?
Oh, it's Lady Aglaia. What a delight to see you here. Praise for Kelly. Every inch of your skin is glowing like the dawn itself.
How can you still mix up the Skyfather's name? It's Kepha... Never mind. I bet you did that on purpose. Tell me, Spirit Thief, why are you hiding in the filth?
We're just trying to get rid of everything that's Sakuma. See? We turned this crazy stone monster inside into pieces with our spectacular skills.
The traces of corruption have indeed disappeared.
We would never dream of deceiving you, Lady Aglaia. In all of Akuma, you are the most revered.
Save the smooth talk, Spirit Thief. I can tell you're feeling nervous. On second thought, since you're right here, I must ask you one more question. Where is Cypher?
There seems to be a misunderstanding, Lady Aglaia. Even though she and I work in the same trade, it doesn't make us allies. On the contrary, we're more like competitors. No competitor would want to cross paths with one another.
Forget it. If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
All right. Understood, Lady Aglaia. If there's nothing else, please excuse.
Wait. If my suspicion is correct, are you skulking about in the filth to keep something hidden? Return what you've stolen, and I'll let you go.
What rotten luck! Why did I get the bump into her? Oh, venerable Zagreus, may I borrow a fragment of your fleetness?
I urge you.
Run!
How predictable. Did you truly think you could outrun me?
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Got any more tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them all.
Darn it! That was so close! Go on, take it all! Help yourself to everything I toiled for! Well, you got me! Even if I starved to death, nobody in this city would so much as blink an eye at my plight!
Oh, you poor thing. But you don't actually need to eat at all, do you?
You heartless woman! I never want to see you again! Not for all the gold in the world!
Farewell, Bartolos. Be sure to get my message to Cypher. All the filth marked by the nymphs has been cleansed. I should go find Teacher. Show yourself now, before golden thread is stained with your blood.
Well, well. A demigod never ceases to impress. Not even a top assassin with a lifetime of purging experiences can slip past you.
What are you up to, Elder Kindness?
Drop the act. You noticed my informants a long time ago, didn't you? You stayed silent to throw us off so we'd let our guard down, while maintaining that everything you did abides by the Council's regulations. Correct?
When it comes to schemes and manipulation, Zagreus can't hold a candle to the Council.
That's quite flattering, Crisis Heir. We bear no ill will. We just want to reiterate that the Crisis Heir's governance of the Holy City is only temporary. A provisional transfer of authority during these extraordinary times. While gods see and hear more extensively, mortals have their own means of dealing with things. When that so-called prophecy crumbles, the destiny of Arkema shall once again rest in the grasp of its people.
Rest in the grasp of its people, or yours, Elder Kindness?
Ease off on the hostility. You'd do well to remember nearly half of the elders stood against entrusting the Holy City to you in that crucial vote. I am but one voice in the dissent. Keep following your chosen path, demigod. Use every bit of your power to show that we are mistaken. But don't forget for a second, in Amphoreus, even gods are not above the law. I'm quite interested to see how long you can stick with this hands-on way of doing things.
I will employ every means at my disposal to save Amphoreus, Elder Kindness. Whether it means wresting it from the grasp of the gods, or yours. Trinan, it seems she has begun to make arrangements for defending Arkema. The dangers lurking within Arkema have been eradicated. I've also cleansed the city of filth.
Thank you, Aggie. That elder just now, was she causing you trouble again?
Worry not. I'm capable of handling it, Trinan.
You should know that during the Chrysos War, Kindness was...
an assassin known for purging the Chrysos heirs. I am aware. Like I mentioned before, the Council is not our adversary. At least not now. We should be focusing on the more pressing matter at hand.
You're right. We've taken all possible precautions against Nicator. It did not come easy, though. Trian is already near her limits.
How much of her power is left?
Taking this time into account, she should still be able to open the Century Gates 3. No, maybe just 2 more times.
And after that?
Trebi will take over as the gatekeeper, according to what we've agreed on.
Waiting seems to be our only plan now.
Indeed. Let us wait here in this garden, Aggie.
Please enlighten me, Trinan. In the world as you perceive it, does the prophecy remain as clear as it was when it first descended?
Golden runes shimmer against the azure sky, and myriad fragments of words dance around Kefali. The prophecy remains as clear as ever.
Does it foretell the triumph of Finan and the others?
It remains silent, seemingly cognizant of the outcome, though it's unwilling to let us in on the answer just yet.
We're not going to be finding our solace in the prophecy this time, then. So be it. If indeed he is Fate's chosen child, then the prophecy is nothing more than a footnote to his tale.
door. They're still locked in battle. The battle is still raging. I can feel the intensity even from here. We'll only be able to help them once we've seen our own mission through.
Mem! Memmy mem? Me mem. Mem. Me. Memmy mem. Memmy mem. Mem mem. Mem. Mem mem mem. Mem mem. Mem mem. Me mem. Mem mem. Me mem. Mem. Me mem. Me mem.
Is that the gate to the past? Let's go, mister. We will unravel Nikador's secrets together. Castrum Crimnos. So this is how it looked like before Aquila closed their eyes. We should first figure out which era we've traveled back to. The memory fragments we gathered from Mem all point toward the final stage of the Chrysos War. We might be able to use that as a starting point for our deductions. Draw suspicion this way. Castrum Crimnos is no leisure spot for tourists. We shouldn't draw unnecessary attention to ourselves. Let's start with the city's surroundings. We might be able to gather some clues by listening and observing. Under all this resplendence is the distinct stench of death. But even the most magnificent of deaths can never be sweet.
What is it?
May I ask if you're here to join the competition?
Competition? No. I have no interest in meaningless sports.
So, you're here for Nikador's festival?
Utterly foolish.
War has left its mark on many from this period. So please don't take it personally.
Crown Prince, Chrysosair, what a joke! Midemos is just a coward. Those who deserted Kremnos with him have brought shame upon the lands of Fury. Despicable traitors will never bask in glory again.
But Midemos is undoubtedly the mightiest warrior among us. Who else can we turn to now that he's gone?
What nonsense are you spouting? King Euripon, the rightful ruler of Castrum Kremnos, has not fallen. He still stands firm in this city and has never given up on awakening the great Titan. As long as we remain steadfast at his side, we'll reclaim our former glory and sow bloodshed and conquest amongst our foes.
King Euripon. Right, of course. The people of this time wouldn't know the fate of that old king yet. He was killed by Lord Mighty. No! I don't believe that Lord Mighty left out of cowardice. It was, in fact, a courageous choice. With that, we should have enough to determine the time period we are currently in.
latest weapons for sale. Come take a look. The sharpest blades in all of Kremnos. Gladiator swords, maces, and bucklers crafted by the Grand Craftsman Cartonus himself. Ha-ha! Looking to breeze through your foes at the Kremnos Festival? Huh. I've got the best weapons right here for you. I'm as honest a merchant as they come. Those boorish warriors know nothing about quality gear. Ah, but you're not like them. With your air of sophistication, you must be a noble from one of the Grand City-States, right? Here, let me show you what I have in stock.
The craftsmanship of a weapon reveals the time period it's made. We can afford to take a quick look. Mister, much as we're in a memory of the past, impulse buying is still an undesirable behavior.
You're quite the high roller. Thank you, and please come again.
May I take a look at that weapon, mister? I've seen enough. Let's go, mister.
Leaving already? Don't you want to browse through my other wares? Well then, come back anytime. If you make it through the festival today.
Those weapons reek of blood. He made an effort to conceal it, but traces of death aren't something you can easily erase. I shudder to even consider where he got his goods from. He didn't lie about the weapon being one of Cartonus' handiwork, though. Thanks to its inscription, I now have a fairly good guess of the time period we're in. It's a scroll written in the common tongue. We should see what it's about. Courage, honor, reason, tenacity, sacrifice. Nikador did live up to these values in their prime, but now, Kremnos seems to be hosting a festival where its victor can go on to have an audience with the ruler and be bestowed with honor. It's just as Mr. Damionis described. If we can pose as participants, we might be able to get into the city. Let's run through everything we know so far, mister. Lord Mighty has gone to seek refuge in Akama with some of his people. Old King Europon still reigns, though Nikador has fallen into a slumber. And Castrum Kremnos is now gathering warriors from all over in preparation for their festival. It seems that we've traveled back to the last years of the Chrysos War, a time when Castrum Kremnos grappled with both internal strife and the Titan's waning divinity. The safest bet is to play by the rules. They happen to be hosting a festival in the city. We can try entering as participants? Let's make our way into the city first. We can then wait for the right opportunity to strike. When it comes down to it, I will take care of Nikador's kin. That should be the place to sign up.
Oh, such a pity. Those three warriors were so close to completing the trial, to emerging as victorious Kremnoan warriors, and to earning an audience with our glorious King Europon. And yet, they collapsed at the final hurdle. The fury-eyed Praetor swiftly hacked them down, reducing them to mere mincemeat. May Nikador recognize their valor and embrace their heroic spirits. Next! Do we have any more warriors ready for the challenge? King Europon awaits, longing for the first brave soul to survive and stand before him.
This was a time when life was valued far less than bread. People hardly bat their eyelids at the savagery and death that had become commonplace.
Oh, does no one have the courage to take up the challenge? Are you not prepared to wager your glory and set your lives ablaze under the splendor of Kremnos?
Let me through.
Why, it's you again, inarticulate fool. Unarmed, and yet you dare to think you can join the Kremnos festival? That's an insult to the Lance of Fury. I've told you before, this is a trial for 3. This is a trial that requires 3 people. If you can't even gather enough comrades to stand by you in life and death, it's time you went home and took up herding.
Let me through.
So you're not just inarticulate, but also hard of hearing. Keep up this act of nuisance, and I'll be sure to show you how uncivil we can get.
Teams of 3. Mister, this might be our chance. We can enter the city with him.
Huh? Who are...
You two.
I see what this is. As you wish. Good for you. You now have allies to court death with. Come on up here, fool. The adrenaline-pumping scenes are becoming a bit tiresome, so adding a wildly mismatched interlude would make for a refreshing change and spice things up. Let the trial begin, then. Your only goal is to survive. As long as you still hold the breath of life, you'll either triumph over every trial and claim worldly glory, or leave your soul in Kremnos to become fuel for strife.
Have faith, mister. Lord Thainon and Lord Mighty are still fighting. We must match their unwavering resolve.
Can we enter now?
Eager to meet your demise? Very well then. Let the trial begin. Give me your names, warriors.
Castorus.
Nice.
Galactic Baseballer, Castorus, and Nias. It is an honor to see your true faces revealed by the radiant glow of the Blade of Fury. In the name of the 5 virtues of Nikador, courage, honor, reason, tenacity, and sacrifice, stride through the holy city's gate and embrace your fate. May your courageous souls satisfy Nikador and fuel the conquests of Kremnos.
Lord Nias, may I ask what is it you are fighting for?
Fighting needs no reason. I seek only to crush foolishness.
They have fewer guards than I expected. I thought we'd be greeted with something more intense.
Meaningless. Why stall those charging for Death's Door?
Death is not part of our plan, Lord Nias. We should work on solving the puzzle they've set for us. Look, there are 2 braziers on that wall. Could they be some sort of hint? And those mechanisms protruding from the ground. Should we attempt to activate them? A prophecy tablet. Let's make use of the tools here to solve the puzzle.
brazier.
You seem quite familiar with these devices.
Huh? They're all over Amphoreus.
The Titan's creations. When did they become so weak?
Onyx.
What's wrong, Lord Nias?
Weak. Reduced to a servant of humans.
Rest in peace.
A dreamless sleep is nothing but deathly silence.
Is that all?
The gate has opened, as expected.
A meaningless challenge to erode the patience of warriors.
Barricades. We must find a way to remove them. Could it be a challenge that requires us to use the hand of Zagreus? Let's get closer and find out. Destructive than I expected. Was this giant hand really used for thievery in the past?
Crumble to dust.
The way ahead is now clear. Lord Nias, before we move on, there's something we must explain to you.
You're not here for this foolish competition.
How did you...
You've been fighting to suppress your true thoughts within you all this while. You cannot deceive me. I know you have no care for that fatuous king's contrived glory. You can keep your motive to yourselves, so long as you stay out of my way. I've said it before. To obliterate the deeply entrenched roots of foolishness within Castrum Kremnos.
Now the true challenge begins. This is where it gets difficult.
Meaningless forestalling. They are meant to taste defeat on the battlefield. Deter us further, and I shall send them to Thanatos!
Than they seem. Fine weapon. It's a real beauty. No one will hand.
Is that all?
Wait.
Looks like I've hit the jackpot this time.
I hear it now. That's...
Pretend you did not hear anything. Act oblivious. We'll find a way to make him come out of hiding. Stop at the next turn. If there's an assassin, we'll take care of him right there. Keep quiet.
They sure are quick on their feet. One bag won't be enough to hold everything. After this haul, I shouldn't have to scrounge for leftovers for the next few days. If only this festival could go on longer.
Now.
Oh. That's why all of your weapons reek of blood.
Well, I can explain myself. You see,
Looting the arena like a despicable lowlife. Prepare to meet Thanatos, thief.
No! Stop!
Don't do it, Lord Nias. This isn't right. Please, let him go.
Turn around, girl. Look at the corpses of those we crushed. You can cut down warriors without a second thought, yet you show compassion to this scum. Give me a reason. Show me you're not as dumb as those ignorant fools.
Because he still knows how to fear death. Despicable or scum he may be, but he doesn't deserve to die here, nor become a sacrifice to the hand of Shadow. It is the darkest force in this world, and if left unchecked, all light will be consumed. To answer your question, it is never the desire to kill that drives me to wield a sword, but rather the fear of death.
Get lost, scum. Consider yourself lucky today.
Thank you! You won't see me around this city again! I promise!
Your mercy is appreciated, Lord Nias.
Make no mistake. This is simply a commendation for your courage, not a sign that I agree with your ideas. If I understand you correctly, you must have overcome tremendous fear to dare to stand in the way of my soul. This trial isn't over. We should keep going.
It's the same mechanism. We need to ignite the two braziers to unlock the way forward. Let's clear this trial together, mister. One more to go. Should have done it, right? Let's recover the miracle from the tome, mister.
Looks good.
Are there others who made it this far?
Never underestimate those who step into this arena. They are skilled and courageous beyond measure.
Brave one, step forward. You could well be Castrum Kremnos' salvation.
Is that statue beckoning to us?
Brave one. Oh, brave one. Come closer. Let me get a good look at you.
Are you calling out to me, Lion?
That's right. I am. You have an unusual aura about you. I have not seen such a blazing soul in a very evil king is plotting something unspeakable. One that seeks to defile Nikador's divinity, their soul, and the legacy they left to Kremnos. We need salvation. We need a champion to reignite our hope.
I did not come to save anybody, Old Lion. I'm here to answer a call, to crush greed and foolishness once and for all.
Perhaps that's what we desperately need. Forge on then, warrior. Heed the call. I am elderly and weary, but I shall watch you depart and pray for your victory in every battle encounter.
Lord Nias, the calling you're hearing
comes from the depths of this city. We're close. So close, in fact, that I can hear the whispers in my ears.
Such carnage. Whose desires does this festival truly serve?
A beast that has lost sight of its target and is now guided only by its innate bloodlust.
Lord Nias, now that we're at the very heart of Castrum Kremnos, it's time to let you in on our goal here. While we do not expect you to work with us, we do not wish for conflict either.
Speak.
We came here to find a way to destroy Nikador. We received intel that the Titan of Strife had lost their reason and is now trying to create an immortal vessel for themselves. If we do not stop them now, they will pose a grave danger to the future generations of Amphoreus.
Grave danger, you say? Our goals are not in conflict, girl. Find the Titan, and we can both get what we came for. I smell fear. You're scared.
The souls of the sacrificed are still wandering this hall. I hear their endless bemoaning. Their senseless deaths have left them wronged. Their mournful wails echo endlessly. Perhaps I can learn something from their cries. Reveal yourself, O warrior spirit. I know that you have yet to rest. I ask for you to guide us. Let us see what you once gazed upon. Let us hear what your ears once heard.
You can rouse the dead.
No. I can only summon souls that haven't fully passed on. Who cannot rest in peace. Tell us, what have you heard?
Do we really just leave them like that? The putrid stench of decay here is almost too much to bear.
Yes. Didn't you hear? This is part of the ritual. We need to offer up sacrifices to the Titan.
Keep the challengers coming and have them fight till the end. Only by letting Nikador revel in the chaos of war can we control their descent into madness.
Fabricating a spurious war in an attempt to calm the Titan. Nikador has indeed lost their will.
This barbaric method of theirs clearly proved to be effective. The soul can reveal even more to us.
What's wrong, girl?
Guiding souls takes a lot of energy. But I'm fine, Lord Nias. Oh, restless soul. heard?
How much longer is this festival going to last? What is King Euripon waiting for?
Be patient, for our plan is still underway. Stealing a Titan soul is no easy endeavor. The priests are already working as fast as they can.
Priests captured from other city-states. Who can guarantee their loyalty? I say we punish one of them so they know to behave.
Sealing a Titan's soul. Could it be the sword vessel in Lepos' ballad? The one that Cartonus crafted himself?
Foolishness. Perhaps now you begin to understand the weight of that term. Out of cowardice. They are afraid of losing their faith and guidance. Nikedor fights against the unseen. They have no time for the folly of mortals.
Lord Ananias, you seem to know a lot about that Titan.
The whispers I'm hearing may very well be from Nikedor himself.
They're beckoning to us from the other side. Continue to guide us through, O wandering soul. The next one. I need to last till the next one.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Lost souls. Tell us. I'm fine, mister. There's no need to worry. Lost souls. Tell us. What have you heard?
Have you heard? King Eurypon's advisors are coming up with a plan to launch an all-out attack on Akama.
With just a handful of soldiers we have, they're absolutely out of their minds.
That's the long-term plan. Our priority for now is still to complete the God King's project.
So their plan to attack Akama was conceived that long ago?
I knew it.
Lord Ananias?
I've long suspected that you two are not from here. No, not just that. You're not from this era. Is it Oryx? No. They would not be capable of such power.
Calm yourself, mister. I believe he has no ill intent toward us. Your guess is correct, Lord Nias. We are not from this era. Someday in the distant future, a mad Nikedor will drive our companions and our homeland to the brink of destruction. The reason we came back here is to find a way to prevent Amphoreus from falling to its doom.
Their madness will last for thousands of years. The destruction created by human folly is more than anyone could imagine. It so happens that we have the same goal.
The souls are still lingering here. Let us keep going.
Don't push yourself.
We're almost at the end. I can sense it. restless soul. I'm fine, Mr. Lost Souls. Tell us, what have you heard?
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. Their divinity was split into 5 parts, but we're missing one fragment. Oh, God, Kate, where did you lose your reason? We will keep searching for it. We must find it.
I never knew ferrying souls stuck in limbo could bring this much pain. If only death didn't exist in this world. That way, they wouldn't have to linger here. And I wouldn't have to suffer.
You don't have to listen to these spirits any longer. We've learned enough from them now. The people of Kremnos have tampered with Nikador's soul in some way. What we need to do is find the place of their blasphemous act. Stay strong. We have not reached the end yet.
I'll be fine. Just give me a few moments. Let me send this lost soul into the gentle embrace of death. The other side is beckoning to you. Go on, lost soul. Rest in peace. That will do. I am sorry that you had to witness my earlier outburst.
I understand your pain, child. But you need to see. We're nearing the place where they cast and cut the souls. It is likely no one survived this far in the festival. Stay alert.
The Titan's kin. Be careful.
Warrior. Entry forbidden.
Has it lost its sanity? What a woeful creation.
I shall put it out of its misery.
Split. Soul. Indestructible. Body.
It too shall fall.
Is it dealt with?
No, I doubt it'll be that simple.
Split. Soul.
An experiment. King Euripon wanted to strip Nikador of their divinity and seal it within an intricate vessel for all eternity. That's how he would immortalize Nikador's divine body. Of course, he had to test it out on a Titankin before going on to remold the Titan. The answer is very simple. Because the fragments of Nikador's soul are sealed in these statues. The calls that I've been hearing are coming from them. As long as we reassemble their soul and unite their divine core, they will recover their dignity as a Titan. You will then have a chance to triumph over them in battle.
Indestructible. Body.
We finally found the root of everything. I'll find a way to stall it. To Titankin that have lost all reason, death is as intoxicating as nectar is to bees. Please, you must find a way to make Nikador's soul whole again. It is only by fixing this point in history that we can salvage the future of Amphoreus.
Let's see what you can do, Delver of Memories. Unbelievable. This dark and derelict place. Is this the future of Kremnos? History has taken a wrong turn and must be set on the right course once more. Much time has passed, Yet the Titan's soul remains fragmented. That covetous king and his servants would have turned to dust by now. Their scheme that once unfolded here has likewise been buried with them. You and I are both here to bring an end to this absurdity. So join me, comrade. Let us bring death onto that Titan. The sounds of battle. Bats! So, there are mortals who fight against fate, even in this hopelessly bleak era. I am impressed, but strength alone will not help them destroy an immortal body. That's why you and that girl went back in time seeking answers. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, reason. There are only 4 soul-forged statues here. If they did split Nikador's divinity into 5 parts, there is still one fragment of the soul that is missing. Agreed. Come, help me piece together Strife's divinity. I hear it. A part of Nikador's divinity is sealed within this.
We shall hereby seal the God King's courage within this sword vessel. A testament that they have never once retreated from a battle, even against the formless black tide from beyond the dense fog. They alone have raised their sword and faced the enemy head-on.
Nikador's courage! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body. The voices are starting to pour in. Here lies another fragment.
We shall hereby seal the God King's honor within this sword vessel. A testament that they have never plunged their divine lance into an enemy's back. Even when enemies close in from all sides, they have never conceded to evil schemes, fiercely guarding the warrior's dignity.
Nikador's honor! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body! I am listening. Go on. Tell me your tale.
We shall hereby seal the God King's tenacity within this sword vessel. A testament that their will is unyielding in the fight against the calamity of unknown origin. No matter how powerful the Black Tide may be, enough to corrupt the wills of other gods, they stand tall and upright in defiance of the turbulent fog, even till today.
Nikador's tenacity! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
Divinity exists within this statue. Tell me everything that happened here.
We shall hereby seal the God King's sacrifice within this sword vessel. A testament that their final words before sinking into dormancy were a vow to defend the world against the Black Tide. They used their own body as our city walls, keeping out and protecting us from the pervasive spread of madness. They are acutely aware that if the end times were to arrive, there would be nothing left in this world to conquer.
Nikador's sacrifice! Break free from your shackles and return to your divine body!
I was wrong all this while. The final fragment of divinity was never lost. I believe I know where it is.
Lord Nias, are we almost there?
Yes. There is just one last thing to do. No one knows when the Black Tide first appeared beyond the distant horizon. But when it slowly encroached upon Amphoreus' borders, Nikador, was the first Titan to venture forth. During the battle against the Black Tide, their sanity began to slip away. In their prime, the Titan could obliterate an entire archipelago with a single slash. Yet they could not sever the root of this corruption. They battled the Black Tide by sheer will alone, but ultimately succumbed to it before their divinity could be completely corrupted. They removed a part of it.
Could it be?
The fragment of divinity that they stripped away. The fragment they wanted to preserve the most was reason. The Titan believed that their reason would someday respond to their calling, to return to their body, and fulfill their sacred mission. They represent countless failed endeavors. With your help, I can finally put an end to everything.
Lord Nias, what do you intend to do?
Courage, honor, tenacity, and sacrifice. They are all versions of me. Hearing the murmurs of these soul fragments has led me to a conclusion. Nikador's soul is corrupted beyond the point of salvation. There is only one option. The seal that binds their divinity is already broken. As long as we complete the soul forging here, Nikador will be whole once more. You will go into battle with a Titan nearly at the zenith of their powers. And when that happens, the glory of slaying a god will also be presented before you.
What about you, Lord Nias?
I will return to where I came from and become a part of Nikador's divinity once more. In all likelihood, I will also be consumed by corruption. An inevitable course of action if we hope to end this madness.
You are willing to sacrifice yourself for a future you won't get to witness.
This is my purpose. My origin. I am no mortal, and I do not fear death. Even so, will you still weep for me?
All farewells in this world are sorrowful, Lord Nias.
While we haven't known each other for long, I have learned much from you. In return, I'll teach you a lesson of mine before I go. Do not detest your talent, and do not abhor death. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust.
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world. What an irony.
Civilizations only grow under strife. Humans instinctively loathe suffering. Yet suffering is the only thing that teaches them to stand unyielding and tall. He knows what it truly means to go to battle. Perhaps he can be your inspiration. If you die by my lance, then there's no need to reflect on what I said. But if you should send me to my grave, promise me that you will use my core flame to fuel a roaring blaze and continue the fight against the Black Tide.
On behalf of all the Chrysos heirs, I promise you.
I am Nikador, the lance of fury, the messenger of turmoil, and the embodiment of strife! Remember this! I am the scar that this world needs!
You hear that?
What?
They've returned!
Best me! Perhaps be an end. Symphony of Warrior! Corpus Enos!
So, this is Nigador's true form. It's incredible.
Well done, Anna. I was prepared to fight till the end of time.
You refused the toast.
Curse of immortality. Destruction shall be your reward.
I promise you, Lord Midas, your nightmare will be over soon.
Bring an extra strike! Once and for all! Victory is at hand! Time for the final blow!
No longer must one wield a sword. From here on, the world shall no longer know strife. It's finally over. Nigador's core flame.
Time passes quickly. It's been a long time since the last Titan fell. Now that the Lance of Fury is no more, we Chrysos heirs are one step closer to the Genesis, as foretold in the prophecy.
The silence here is stifling. The city feels so unfamiliar now that its Titan is gone.
You've exchanged thousands of blows with them. Your ears are probably just not used to this peace and quiet.
What's next?
I have an agreement with the Titan. The Chrysos heirs will take away their core flame and use it to start a bright blaze that'll illuminate our path onward.
You spoke with Nigador.
Something out there? Please. I need to know what it is.
Not now, Lord Mighty. I'll tell you everything once we return to Akama.
Aglaya mentioned that someone must touch the core flame and absorb it to become its temporary receptacle. Mighty, do you...
This honor is yours. Isn't it something you've been longing for?
But you're more deserving of it. You sustained all these new wounds from fighting them.
If you have any idea how exhausting it is to fight a protracted battle, you should know that pointless arguments are the last thing I want to get into now.
A little back and forth wouldn't hurt much. Coming to a decision so easily makes it seem like this is not at all a life-changing undertaking, you know? Come with me then, Core Flame. The vortex of Genesis is awaiting your return. I don't think I felt anything at all. Or rather, it felt a lot easier than I expected. I had assumed that bearing the Core Flame would take a lot more out of me. In any case, let's return to Akama and share news of our victory with the two demigods.
Although he was but a part of Nikador, he was nevertheless a hero in his own right. Go with the rest, mister. I will catch up with you later. I would like to talk to Lord Nias again. One last time. Lord Nias. Lord Nikador. Can you hear me? I know that your only wish right now is to rest in peace. But you are the only one with answers to my deepest doubts. So, forgive me for disturbing you. Please tell me. Do you know where Thanatos is? I must find them. The half of me that I've been deprived of since birth. I must take it back from them. I see. So even the Strife Titan has never seen death in the flesh. I will continue this arduous journey, even if I must travel to every corner of Amphoreus. I understand. The Chrysos heirs will fulfill the promise we made and see your unfinished work to its end. Such a peaceful end is not befitting of you, the bringer of strife into this world. But it's a good thing it's just me here. No one else can see what you look like in the final moments of your life. Poets will still describe you as an embodiment of madness and corruption, the god of war who incinerated all of their glory. Yet, at this moment, I am willing to send you into the gentle embrace of death, to a sweet land full of blossoming flowers. Farewell, Titan.
We completed the mission, Treeby. No broken limbs or severe injuries. Just a fiery core flame in the palm of my hand.
I can feel the core flame's warmth. Well done, Finan. It has been far too long since Amphoreus last saw the birth of a demigod. Having you take Nikador's place will surely invigorate the spirits of those in the Holy City.
I want to be honest about this. I believe Mighty is the better candidate. He was once the crown prince of Kremnos, after all, and much of his lifetime was spent fighting alongside Nikador. He is more worthy of the title of Strife than I am.
You have thought much about this, sweet child. But there is one thing you overlooked. The qualities you've mentioned are very likely the reasons my Demos refused this core flame. I do not doubt his strength and talents. In fact, he must have imagined himself becoming a god 1,000 times over. But he turned it down because he does not want to lead his people down the same path again. So I will ask you once more. Have you made up your mind, Finan of Ides Elysiae?
I am ready for this. I will shoulder the burden of divinity alongside the both of you. I am willing to make the necessary sacrifices.
Very good.
This day has finally come, Snowy. You've been wanting this all along, right?
If the prophecy hadn't found me back then, I would still be roaming the world aimlessly. Right now, though, I live for the sole purpose of dedicating myself to the mission of the Chrysos heirs.
I never once doubted your resolve. This time tomorrow, the Chrysos heirs will gather at the Vortex of Genesis to surrender the core flame that once belonged to Nikador, the Lance of Fury. Remember, this is unlike the unchanging rites our priests perform. No one knows the true cost a mortal must pay to accept Strife's divine authority. Your road ahead is still full of uncertainty. Use this time to properly rest, Finan.
I understand. Until tomorrow, then. They have Aglaya and Treeby to thank for that. It is because of their protection that the citizens are able to enjoy peace. Where did Mighty go? Our victory might not have been possible without your help. I'm sure you've heard enough words of gratitude, but it's only right that it would be the first time I thanked you, so thank you for your help, Miss Mem? Aglaya will gather us at the Vortex of Genesis this time tomorrow, where we'll perform a ritual to surrender the core flame. She only mentioned the Chrysos heirs, but if I invite you two, I'm sure she'll welcome your presence. From what Aglaya said, no one can predict what's going to happen, because each Titan's divine authority is unique. That's why I hope both of you can be there tomorrow. It'll bolster my confidence. That's settled then. The night's all yours, but get some rest before tomorrow's ritual. I should also take this time to sort out my thoughts. I'll see you soon, my friends.